office.org Calci. First of all, we need to know what is macro. Macro is a saved sequence of commands or keystrokes or mouse click that are stored for later use. Means suppose you have to apply the same formatting to a number of sheets, same space, same color, then every time you have to do the same thing again and again in multiple sheets. That will take us so much time. But if you go for macro, you will record whatever you have done with one sheet and you can apply the same thing to multiple sheets, and that will help you save time. In OpenOffice.org Calci, macro language is very flexible, means you can do whatever you want, and here you can automate, means make the work automatic, either simple work or complex task. Both you can do very easily, means single macro also you can create, and you can create multiple macros combined together in a subgroup also. In this session we are going to study about simple tasks, but you can do complex tasks also. Macros are very useful when you have to repeat a task in the same way again and again. Okay, so let's see what is macro and how we can work on macro. So let's open OpenOffice.org first. So this is our spreadsheet software, and first of all we are going to study how we can use macro recorder to record and use macro. So here we are. I'm going to demonstrate a simple example which is given in the CBSE study material. So we will put some values 1, 2, 3 and some more values 8, 7, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have put some values, and now I am going to select this cell A3. A3 contains the number 3 and I am copying it. Control plus C, or we can right click and then copy. Okay, so we have copied this number 3, and now I want to apply multiplication to all of these cells, means from A1 to C3. I want to multiply all the numbers with 3, and that's why I copied this number in the cell A3. Now I will go to tools, then macros, then record macro, and I will start recording the macro. Here you can see the recording has been started, and if I will click on this option stop recording, I can stop the recording. Okay, so now what I have to do, I have to multiply all the numbers with 3, and I have copied the number 3. So what I will do, I will go for paste special option. So I will click on edit, and here we have the paste special option, or I can right click and I will get this option paste special. So wherever we want we can do this. So here we have paste special, and here we have the option of multiply. If I will select multiply, it will multiply all the numbers with 3. So then I can click on OK, and you can see all the numbers got multiplied with 3. And this process, whatever I have done, whatever I have clicked, whatever I have copied, everything is getting recorded in macro. So now I can click on stop recording, and my macro is recorded. Here it will ask me to save my macro. Okay, here you can see there are 3 options in save macro in box. Here is my macros, open office macros and untitled one. The name of my file is untitled one. Okay, so I will select the current worksheet. My macros are those macros which are saved by me in their standard library. So different modules will be created, and in my macros, if I will save any macro, then whenever I will open the worksheet, whenever I will open the software, these macros will remain. But if I will save the macros in untitled one, it will only be available when I will open this file with the macro. So these macros are available for every spreadsheet. If I will create one macro, then every time I want to use them, I can use them in multiple sheets. But here if I will save it, then I can use it only in this file only. Means this spreadsheet only. If I will open a new spreadsheet, this macro will not be available. And these are OpenOffice macros, which are special macros for OpenOffice.org. We're not going to select this. These are very important macros. So I'm going to save these macros in untitled. Okay, here I'm going to save it. So I have selected the current worksheet. So my worksheet is untitled 1. So if we have existing worksheet, it will show a library called standard. You can see standard library here also, and here also it will get created. Now this library is not going to get created until the worksheet is saved or you need the library. You can see standard option is not coming because at this point our file is not saved. Okay, so we have to save the file. Okay, so you have to create a new library and then you can contain that macro in that library. We'll click on new module. Here you can see I am saving this macro in my file only, not in my macros. So next time when I will open a new spreadsheet, this module or this macro is not going to come. So we don't have any libraries. I will click on new module and then I will name it. So I can name it module 1, no problem. Here you can see standard library came. Okay, so I have typed a name, and whatever name you want, suppose I have named it module 1, so it will give you one main module named main. Okay, so now I can select this and then I can click on save. Now we have to name the macro also. So I am going to name this macro with a name so that I can identify it in future. So I will go for paste multiply. Paste multiply will be the name of my macro. So now I can click on save. Paste multiply and then click on save. So now my macro is saved. So I can use it whenever I want. Suppose I want to use it on sheet number 2, so I can go for macro. So this macro is saved, these keystrokes have been saved, and I can use it very easily whenever I want. Now our next topic is how to write your own function as macro. Macro can also be used as function. What are those functions? So for example, suppose in a worksheet, if I write equal to sum, so this is a function, and functions do get these two brackets also. So these functions are predefined functions by OpenOffice.org CalC, but if I want some functions for me, I can also create some functions which can help me in doing some work in worksheet. So how can I write and create my own function? We will see how we can do this. So let's open one new worksheet. So I don't want to save. If you want, you can save it. So I'm going to open a new one, and here we are going to study how we can create our own macros. As per the book, I'm going to save it. With the name calci test macros. Okay, I'm going to save it on the desktop, calci test macros, and then save. So now you can see our worksheet is saved with this name calci test macros dot ods. Okay, now the way by which we can create a function is write function, and then at the last we will write end function. Then we will write the name of the function, whatever name we want, we can name it, and then parenthesis, small brackets, then name of the function, and then the value which we want to assign. This is the way by which we create a function. It is very easy to create a function in openoffice.org calci. So let's open tools, macros, and then organize macro, and then OpenOffice Basic. OpenOffice Basic is a special software that lets us create codes. Okay, previously it was called Star Basic, now it is called OpenOffice Basic. It is like Visual Basic, where we write code to create a worksheet. So this is our software, OpenOffice Basic, also called Star Basic. So there we are, we have opened it. Okay, now we are going to select our file. Our file is this one, calci test macros. This is our file. Click on organizer. Okay, here our file is calci test macros, and then we'll click on libraries tab, and here we'll click on new. You can see our library is not available. I am going to create a new one. So click on new. It will ask you to write the name of the library. Okay, so in this new library dialog, we are going to write our name of the library. As per the book, it is authors calci macros, and then we'll click on OK. So you can see we have created our. Now I will select authors calci macros and then click on edit, this option. So you will see that OpenOffice.org Basic will automatically create a module named module 1. Here you can see the module is named module 1, and one main macro, that is main macro, is getting created. Okay, so whatever code we are going to write, we will write here. These are the comments that I am using basic, and this is the main part, sub and end sub. Okay, we are not going to write any code inside these two, sub and end sub. After that we will write the code. Okay, so for creating any function, what we do, we have to write function first. We will write function. Okay, after that I will write the name of the function. This is the way you can see, function, then name of the function. So I will write the name of the function. The name I am going to give is number 6. Okay, this is the name I am going to give to the function, and then I want to provide what the function will do. number 6, and the function will give the value 6. Now my work is done, so I will write int function. Okay, so now I have written the whole, and then I have to save it. Control save, and then this is our file, and I want to see if this option is working or not. Number 6. This is a problem. I'm not going to get the value. So what is the problem? Let's see the code again. Tools, macros, organize macros. This is our macro. Standard. Authors calci macros, module 1, number 6. Let's edit. What is the problem? The problem is that after rem basic we have to write one thing, option explicit. Okay, so before sub main we have to write one thing, that is option explicit. Again save it, and then we are going to check if this function number 6 is going to work or not. We can write in capital also, small also. Functions are not case sensitive, that is why you can write whatever way you want. You can write number 6 in small also, you can write in capital also, you can write capital and small combined also. Again I am not getting the value. Let's open it again. Option explicit, sub main, int sub, function I have written, function number 6, and then 6. Okay, now again save it. Again try to check if we are going to get it or not. Again there is a problem. What's the problem now? There is a problem of value. Option explicit, sub main int sub, function equal to number 6. Still not getting the value. function I have written, then I have written number 6. I want to create one function, and let's write number 6 equals to still there's a problem of value. So why it is happening? So let's see in the options and then security, macro security, and it is low. Let's reset. Okay, and then okay. Still not getting the value. Function number 6, end function. It's a problem of value. Again I can write the same thing. Function number 6 equal to end function. All done, save. I got the value. Okay, so you saw how we wrote the function. So tools, then macros, then organize macros, and then open office, and this is our function. Okay, in a standard library it is now saved. So you can see function number 6, function number 6. This is the name of the function with parenthesis, then name of the function equal to, and then the value that we want to assign, and then write end function. So our function is working now. It is giving us the value 6. So now we are getting the value 6. You can change it. Tools, macros, organize macros, and then here our macro is main edit. It is 6. Again I can save and see if it is working or not. So I am getting both the values as number as text also and number as number also. So this way we can use macro as a function. Okay. Now you saw one thing. I went to tools and then I went to options, and here in security I worked for macro security, and here the security for macro I have put as low. Okay, sometimes we put the security as very high. Then when we put the security as very high, we are actually blocking the macro. So next time when someone will open this spreadsheet software, then macros will not get loaded. That is a problem. So I am changing it to very high security level. Okay, it is very high security level. Then okay, and here I am. Okay, so now let's save the document and close it. Do you want to save the changes? So I want to save the changes. Okay, so save. So now I am going to open this is my software Calci test macros, which I have saved, and here when I am opening it, it is not showing any problem. But if I will have macros, and if the setting is sometimes high security will not allow the macros to work. So suppose I save one macro here, suppose numbers, and suppose I selected 3, and then I want to create a macro out of these. So tools, macros, record macro is getting recorded. So now I'm going to paste special, and I'm going to multiply it with 3. See, all the numbers got multiplied with 3. Now I'm going to stop recording, and then this is my macro which I'm going to save. So I'm going to save this macro with a new name, multiply 3. Okay, then save it. Module name, whatever module name you want, you can save. There's a problem with macro. See, I used macro from C2 to E4. So only this range will work with the macro. I cannot use the macro for other cell ranges. So suppose I have C2 34, and then 45, and then 56. Okay, and then I have to use the macro tools, macros, and then run macro. So it will ask me to tell me the name of the macro. So standard module 1 main, this was the macro, run. So you can see all the numbers got multiplied with 3. But if I will use the macro here, it is not going to work. 34, and again I am going to tools, macros, and then run macro. Here it is our macro main, and then run. It is not going to change. It is changing the value, but basically macros in OpenOffice.org Calci were not working with other. In Excel it works. For whatever you have done, it will work. But in OpenOffice.org Calci, it was limited to only the ranges which you have selected. But now I think it is working for other ranges also in the new version. But in the old version, that was a problem. In Excel, that was not the problem. In Excel, that works. In Excel, if you will put some value and you have used a macro, then it will work anywhere. It does not restrict to the area where you have put the macro, means the cell range. Now it is available for this one also. Previously it was not available for the old version. So we have seen how we can use macro as a function. how we can create our own macro. Okay, how to call a previously saved function we just saw. We wrote like this, equal to number 6, and we called the function, we got the value 6 because I had saved the value 6 with the function. So when a document is created and saved, it automatically creates a library named standard. We just saw that standard library, and this standard library is automatically loaded when the document is opened. Whenever you will open the document, this standard library will automatically get loaded. No other library is automatically loaded, only the standard library is automatically loaded. Okay, so now suppose I save this macro and then save, and again I am trying to open it. You can see one problem. The problem is that is telling macros may contain viruses. Execution of macros is disabled due to the current macro security setting in tools. Okay, so because you have put restriction, you have disabled the macros, it is not going to work. So I will click on OK. Now macros is not going to work. Suppose I write number 6. Most probably number 6 will not work. This macro is not working because it was in the main standard, but this macro is not going to work. So we have this test macro standard, and you can see this macro, authors calc macros, module 1 number main run. It is not there. So multiply with 3 is not there, and number 6 is there because actually I saved it in the main macro. That's why it is coming. I have saved it in my macros because that time it was not working. That's why I saved it in my macros. I didn't save it in calc test macros standard, and that's why this is working because I saved it in the main library. Whenever you save it in the main library, it will come, but whatever is saved in the library of the file only, it is not going to come. For example, this one multiply by 3 I didn't saved in the main library, that's why it is not coming. You will not be able to find this one multiply by 3 which I saved it. Okay, you can see my macros standard, authors calc macros, number 6 is coming, main is coming, but this one which I have saved multiply 3, it is not coming because I saved it in the library of the file. Number 6 is coming because I have saved it in the main library of the openoffice.org calc. Otherwise it would have shown problem, value problem. Okay, now if the value problem comes, it is because the number 6 was not saved in the standard library. So let's see if we can save a file in the standard library of calc standard and then new, and this is our library. So no any is there, so I can go for new, and you can see whenever I will go for new, it will create a sub macro. Every time I will try to open a new, it will create a new macro. Okay, so this way we can work on openoffice.org macros. Okay, now you can see calc is not able to find my old macro because this macro was not saved in either openoffice.org macro or my macros. It was saved in the library of the file, and that's why it is not coming. Okay, let's save one more macro with another name, and here we have my macros, authors calc macros, and then we have this one main. This is our main macro. Suppose this macro is not coming. Okay, suppose this macro is not coming because of some conditions, because it isn't in the main module, that's why it is coming. But suppose it is not coming, then what we have to do? Then we have to click on select macro, and then here we will select the macro number 6. This is our macro, and then we will click on edit, and here we will change the function from number 6 to number 6 implementation, and here also number 6 to number 6 underscore implementation. Okay, this is the basic IDE. This is the basic IDE of OpenOffice Basic. OpenOffice.org Basics Integrated Development Environment IDE. I have selected the macro from here. Now you can see it is named number 6 implementation. Okay. Now we have selected it. Select the standard library in the calc test macros. This is the standard library. Okay, and I will click on new. Then edit. Then edit, and here we will write some code so that our function should work. So I will write the code function. It was named number 6. Okay, then I will write if not basic libraries, means if it is not saved in basic libraries, if it is not getting loaded, is library loaded, name of the file, that is authors calc macros, basic libraries dot load library. If it is not getting loaded, then load this library, authors calc macro, that is the name of the file which I have saved it with. End if number 6 equals to number 6 underscore implementation, because I saved it, change the name with implementation. Okay, end function. This we have to write, and then we have to save it, and then we have to open it again. It will work. Right now it is working. If it was not working, then we would have gone to this option. Okay, so it will work, means if you have not saved the library in the standard one, then using this code you can save it in the standard one. Okay, So we have completed this topic. Next class we are going to start with the passing arguments to